Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. Today, we're going to be talking about dating down. There was a time back when I was younger and I dated this guy. And of course, he was older than me, and everything he did, I would give him a 10 out of 10. Why is because I enjoyed his company and he was like fun to be with. Even though at times there are certain places where I wouldn't take him. But most of the time we're in a honeymoon stage, even though I knew that I wasn't ready for a relationship. But of course, I dated him. I guess I stayed with him because he was very good at cooking and he would listen to my complaints without judging me. Seriously, it's a bad reason for being in a relationship. But anyway, he stayed and he listened. Sometimes I would be angry for just no reason. And he would just say to me, "Oh, I can see you're in a bad mood today. I understand. I think I have to go now. Just call me when you feel a little bit better." I mean, who does that? And why is he so nice? And probably would be tired of listening to my story, and it was easier for him to leave politely without offending me because I was just like a bomb. And every little thing, I would just snap. And it's not that he's a problem. I'm the problem, but I don't see it. So at times when you're in that situation where you get into a relationship and yet you haven't healed, you become defensive in everything and you don't even see anything good, even if it's coming your way. Instead, you just jeopardize every good relationship. If you start questioning their motives and you think to yourself, this person is too good to be true. I wonder what they're up to. I wonder what do they want from me. And this is sometimes how we mess up relationships because we haven't healed. You jump into the next relationship and you start blaming them for your own issues. This man was the type that would open the door for you, pull up the chair for you, and tell you every minute how beautiful you look and how much he loves you. But that wasn't good enough. I felt like there was something that's not right because I was not used to that situation. And when I would call him, he would tell me, "I was just thinking about you and I was about to call you." And I thought to myself, he must be very good in pretending. Yes, it can be a coincidence the first day, the second time, the third time, but the fourth time, it cannot be a coincidence. Of course, if I was a teenager, that would be music in my ears, but I was a grown woman. One day I was sitting and thinking, I don't know anything about this person because it's always been about me. I've never asked anything about him. And to be honest, a man can pretend to be who you want him to be. Because most of the time you're doing the talking and he's listening. You'll score 10 out of 10 because you've given him everything that you want from a man. So a lot of us would think we love someone and yet we're just in love with what he's doing for you. And then realize I was dating down. I thought I was in love with this person because he made me feel special. A lot of us getting into relationships because of such reasons. I should not have been in a relationship in the first place. I wasn't really in love with this person. I dated him because he made me feel safe and I felt special in the process as well. You know, a lot of us end up dating down in relationships and we end up bringing people into our spaces that were not meant to be. And when all this was happening while he's giving me his attention, I didn't realize that I was dating down. So how do you know that you're dating down? Your relationship is not balanced. You're putting more effort than the other person in the relationship. And maybe you're the one even driving this relationship while the other person is relaxed. And that was happening to me. He was putting the effort and I wasn't. It was all about me. Because at times a woman would date an older guy because they're trying to fill in that void of daddy issues. Sometimes it's not even daddy issues, it's just you. And the next thing that you'll notice that you're dating down is your relationship is not growing. You'll find yourself that you're in this relationship that is stagnant. It has no growth and the routine is the same. And the next point that you'll realize that you are dating down is the relationship is not challenging enough up to the point that your partner will agree on everything that you suggest. So ladies, even men feel the same as well, whereby they are always giving and you are receiving. and you are not giving, there's no compromise in the relationship. They eventually become tired and it becomes boring. When it comes to women, we are more emotional than men, and we can sense things that are off in a relationship. And so I chose to leave. I didn't even discuss my emotions with him. I just left the relationship. Maybe it was just being over nice and I was the problem, but I knew this routine, I can't deal with it all the time. There are things that you shouldn't accept in an early stage of a relationship if you are not going to be able to cope with them later in a relationship. Because sometimes we accept these things and we pretend so much. Then when eventually you're finding yourself married to this person, it becomes too much. You can't deal with it because you were never open from the beginning of the relationship. You did not create any boundaries in the relationship. And now you can't cope with them because he's thinking that's what you like and you hate it. Because most of the times we are compromising in relationships because we feel like maybe when you get married, things are going to change. They never change. I says the honeymoon is over. I need to get into reality. This is when you start realizing that this relationship is not going to work. There's a communication barrier here. Coming to this topic, sometimes it's best not to date down because you're hurting the other person. So it's very important when you're looking for a partner, you look for someone that you share something in common. You're not finding yourself over compromising. Even though you should compromise in a relationship, but it shouldn't be too much. Then that is going to frustrate you. You must find yourself fostering a healthy relationship, and it should be a well-balanced relationship. It shouldn't be about you. If it's all about you, then you're dating down. That person will eventually become frustrated. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video. God bless you.